Hi, I'm Vicki Square. I'm the author of some popular books, The Knitter's Companion, Folk Bags and Folk Hats, and a couple of collections of knitted kimono. And I am happy to be here with you to share with you my creative journey through the design process. And I want you to join me in that. I want you to learn how to envision from the start a garment or a design as a whole before you start investing great amounts of time in each little piece and part and particular. And so I'm going to take you through being able to envision it. I'm going to show you drawings in my sketchbooks. I'm going to show you points of inspiration and how I take those inspirations into my sketches and then further into an actual garment design. I'm going to show you how to sample yarns, how to work with different kinds of techniques, and then you can join me as we experiment with 3 different projects that are included in this DVD that you can sample many different creative details that you could investigate on your own garments or your own projects, and we'll try them out on a small scale and you can enjoy the process and then be on your way to your own creative pursuits and designing your own. So come with me. Let's have a great time. One of the most exciting parts, actually probably the most exciting part for me as I begin to design and coordinate my ideas, is the inspiration process. I get my inspiration from a multitude of sources. I visit museums, I travel a bit and see other museums outside of my own personal radius, and I research with books. I don't often look online for inspiration, but sometimes I find it there. I can find it just walking down the street. Inspiration does not have to be textiles just because we're working with textiles. Knitting ending up with a nice knitted fabric. I don't have to be inspired just by fabrics in order to be inspired. And so I'd like to share with you some of those inspirations and then show you a few examples of how they go from that inspiration point into the garment. With my kimono books, I have lots of books that show me samples of various kimono in original Japanese artwork, and I can be inspired by the combination of patterns and textures. For example, in this one there's geometrics, there's lights, there's darks, there's small medallion shapes, there's different layers around the neckline. All those as a concept kind of drop in and germinate. I might not do it exactly like this, and hopefully I won't, because they've already done it so well. Why would I want to reproduce what they've already done? I want to do and make those inspirations unique to me. I want my personal stamp on my designs, but I appreciate things that have been done before, and so I will look through my books and get different ideas, get different inspirations. Here's another page. I like this checkerboard. I like the layers of solids and prints together. I like the geometrics and solids together. I like the large amount of plain with a small amount of just a very fine pattern. So again, putting those ideas in the hopper and letting them just kind of operate on the back burner until I'm ready to put those things to a drawing in my sketchbook and be able to amplify and enhance that design. Here is a wonderful checkerboard that was key in inspiring me in one of the checkerboard kimono in my first kimono book. Kabuki theater also inspired that particular kimono, but here's an idea that I took and then made the color palette and the yarn selection all unique to personal favorites of my own and the way I like to work. Here's yet another. I just love the combination of visual elements, the solids next to the extremely patterned, the geometrics next to the curvilinear designs. Japanese kimono and their artwork in their woodcuts and in their paintings. I mean, there's just a wealth of inspiration points, and you don't even have to draw it into kimono. You could take the way they stripe something and make it into a jacket with a lapel, and it wouldn't be kimono at all, but you would have been inspired by kimono.